The volume of a can of soda, preferably a nutty, can be calculated using the formula V equals pi r squared h. Write an equation to find the radius r in terms of v and h. So, same thing before, we are asked to find the radius r. So when we're done working with this, we should end up with something that is just r equals. So, on the right side of this equation, we have multiplication, right? Pi times r squared, and then the times h. So we're going to start by getting rid of the pi. To cancel the pi, divide by pi. To cancel the h, we divide by h. Again, we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So on the right side, like we want, the pi's cancel, h cancels. So now I have v over pi h equals r squared. So again, almost done here. We need r by itself. So the next thing we're going to do to get rid of the square, we need to take the square root. So I take the square root of both sides. So this gets r by itself, which is what we want. And then on the left side, I'm left with the square root of v over pi h. Now, the next portion of this question, it says determine the diameter to the nearest tenth of an inch of a can of soda that has a volume of 98 cubic inches and a height of 4.6 inches. So a couple things before we begin. We have this formula here that helps us find the radius. However, we are asked to find the diameter. So we need to remember that the diameter of a circle is twice the radius. So we can say the diameter is 2r. Now, what other information do we have here? We have the volume is 98, and we have the height is 4.6. So I'm now going to take both of these values, volume and height, we're going to plug into the equation we just used. So we're going to have r equals. So what I'm doing, on the top here we're plugging in for volume. The v is 98. And then in the denominator we have pi. And then I'm plugging in the height, which is 4.6. So from here, we now just need to simplify this using our wonderful machine, the TI-84 Plus, the calculator. And when we simplify all this, the square root of 98 divided by pi times 4.6, we will get 11.97. So, remember, we were asked to find the diameter. So now I know the radius. So in order to find the diameter, we need to take this value and multiply it by 2. So you can go ahead, multiply this by 2, and we get 23.95. And then let's remember our rounding. It says round to the nearest tenth. So this is our tenth, so we're gonna, the 5 tells us to round the 9 up. So this would actually round up to 24.0. That would be our final answer. Good work.